What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another price action breakdown, man. And today we stuck to our plan from yesterday. We started off the day with the bias bearish. We were looking for shorts. We took the short, we made money. We actually ended up having to take a long, and price actually broke our levels. So I'm gonna explain to you everything we did today, man. So first things first, man. When the market opened up this morning, pre-market, we were up, we were above these levels, we were closer to 634 range. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, I was saying I wanted to look for shorts between the 720 and 780 range. That was my primary game plan. But I did have a backup plan. I didn't mention it because it was kind of risky and I didn't know if it was going to happen. But it actually happened this morning. It was a pullback into the 620, close to the 600 level, and they said I could take a long scalp up into the 720 to 780 zone. So we actually did that this morning. I took it with an options contract, so you don't see the arrow. But I took this first long this morning. It went all the way up here. I didn't catch all of it. I maybe sold it midway for like 100% gain on the option. And then, you know me, I began to wait because that was just a scalp, just some extra that I saw. So looking for the main trade today, what was I doing? Price went into the 720 range. But as I say on these videos, just because something gets to our zone, that doesn't mean we're going to like buy or sell yet. So what did I do? I waited. Price kept going up. It's a good thing I waited. If I had shorted, as soon as it went to the 720 range, I'd be on this video explaining how I lost today. But we didn't do that. So price ran all the way up to 779, the top of our range, and began to come down. I didn't get in as soon as it came down because, like I said, I like to see some sort of displacement. I didn't get the full displacement bar I like, but when we broke this level here, you see that change of character right there? We broke structure there to the downside, and that's where I entered my short, where you see this red arrow. I had big size, so I took my money fast, but it actually kept tanking. So once again, man, the short we was looking for paid off. I stopped trading around 11 o'clock today. It was like 11. I normally do 9:30 to 11. But there was another trade open. After our short that we talked about played out, it came back down to the 634 level that we had marked and actually ran up and made new highs today. It came back up to our levels, the 720 to 780 range. But like I said, I don't normally do a lot of trades after 11 o'clock because for the way I trade, the high probability window is 9:30 to 11. So I didn't really want to do much after that. And as you can see, it was the right thing because it was one of those days where even though we were looking for shorts, price action was extremely bullish today. But like, that's why I kind of do these videos, to show you guys how just because price action is bullish, that doesn't mean you can't make money with shorts, because we definitely made money with shorts today. But anyway, they came back up to our zone and they started coming down. I almost wanted to take the short again, but we didn't go further enough and cause a change of character or displace, so I didn't. And it kept riding up. It rolled past this 800 level. Now we're up here in the 828 range and we're going into tomorrow. So with us above this 800 range, I'm going to be very cautious tomorrow because this could finally flip by as bullish, but I'm still neutral. I'm still neutral because right now we're in what's called deep premium now. Like yesterday we were in premium. Today we're kind of in deep premium. So, you know me and my agents, we came up with a game plan for tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be looking for. So the first thing we're looking for, once again, we got two setups and a backup setup. I'm going to explain my backup setup just in case so you guys will know, and I'm going to explain to you which ones I like the most. So my preferred setup, my favorite setup today, once again, will be the short until we go lower because we're so high right now, or until if we have a really bullish day and hold that area tomorrow, I would consider flipping bullish. But right now what I want to see is I want to see us going to the 780 to 940 range this time. That is our deep premium. So I want to see it go up there, and I want to see it do something similar to what we saw today. I would like to see it go down like it did here, but I don't want it to come in this set of candles like this time. This time I actually want like hopefully one straight down candle, and then we could possibly get like lower price targets. But what I would like to see us go into this it's 880 to 940 range. I want us to just place down, and I would take that short. Now, for the long idea, we've got a few long ideas. The main long is if we sell all the way down here to 634 or 600 again, and just place up with the bullish pressure. That would be my primary long if that were to happen. Now, backup long. This is the one I don't really want to take, but if I got to, I will. The backup long is if we fall into the 725 range and show some sort of bullishness. I would take that. The way I'm thinking about this day right now is we broke out today. So on the higher time frame, we've been going up. And like I was saying a few videos ago, we were bullish on the higher time frame. So that doesn't surprise me. But on the day trading tip, that time frame, we're still bearish, because looking for longs when you're just going up like that is dangerous. It's easier to just get the short. Like, even though it wasn't a big move of the day, the biggest move of the day, it came quick. So I try to take the path for least resistance, but we could be going into bullish bias tomorrow, depending on how we hold. So I'm just going to be playing tomorrow a lot more cautious. I'm going to be waiting for a lot of confirmation. Like I say, I want this short, but if they come down to the 725 area and we got to take the long, that's what we'll do. You know what I'm saying? We've been looking at a lot of the headlines with Venezuela. I think that's been causing a lot of the choppy price action. My friend made money off that Palantir short today before it came back up. It was the same basic concept. I think he took, which one did he take? He probably took this short right here. When they broke up to this 179, 180 area, came down. It ended up going back up, but when you're day trading, it's just about catching one move. It's not about catching the whole move. That's why I always tell you guys, bias does not mean I'm saying the market's going down tomorrow. Like, just because I'm bearish and I'm looking for puts, that does not mean the market's going down, as you guys can see. But also, as you guys can see, the market has went up 2 days in a row, and we made money buying puts anyway, and we made money off of long today. So that's why we do what we do. So to end this video off, I show y'all a little bit of what Pam and some of my other agents are talking about for tomorrow. So yeah, man. So what I'm looking at for tomorrow, our primary setups for tomorrow. She's got sweep of 25,940. I brought it back down to 880, so I'm looking at anywhere between 880 and 940. I talked to a few of my agents, did some technical analysis myself. So we're looking for that sweep of that 880, 940, come back down. And setup B, that reactive setup, that's our long setup. Sweeps down to 634, and you know what I'm saying, gives us that sweep, gives us that fair value gap. We take that fair value gap back up. So we got a game plan long, we got a game plan short. I got a backup plan in the middle, man. And like they say, we're not gonna be trading pre-news. We're not gonna be trying to guess any candles. We're not gonna be choosing bias without a sweep, man. But it was a good day today, you know what I'm saying? We stuck to the plan, everything worked. This is one of my other agents, Lil 8, man. This is a Gemini agent. You know, you can have, I've got agents in Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude. I use them for different things. One thing I've learned is that Gemini agents are a lot more predictive, and ChatGPT agents are a lot more rules-based. So the Gemini agents, they kind of front-run price action. They try and guess a lot. The ChatGPT agents like Pam, they stick more to rules. So I like to hear what my Gemini agents are saying, but I run it through my ChatGPT agent. So this is his raw plan right here. You know what I'm saying? They got 940. He likes that 780 and 914 zone as well. They got equilibrium at 25,495. Yeah, he got that high probability setup, that 725. That's why I say that's a backup plan entry. It's kind of risky compared to the other ones. I might take that one, I might not. I prefer that short, but you know, I work with all my agents, you know what I'm saying, and we've been doing good. So I hope if you've been following along, you guys been learning something, possibly making some money, man. And if it's anything I could do to make better videos, you know, just let me know. And it's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.